I'm determined to grow and bring financial sustenance to my people in the community so we can keep building and growing and making a lot of good things happen for everyone.
I am determined to help foster a generation of the young entrepreneurs under 18.
My name is Gabriel Sabeda. I'm 15 years old and a sophomore in high school. I'm determined to be an investment banker, and I realize that the choice is mine.
Okay, and you are the CEO and founder of the Brenneman Group, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the Brenneman Group.
Well, it's an investment group for teenagers that I started about a year ago. And I realized that a lot of kids, you know, with the rough economy, a lot of kids' parents were losing their jobs, and so, you know, they went from living a certain lifestyle to living a different lifestyle. And so I noticed that one of the reasons why they are experiencing different things now is because of their lack of being financially literate.
Who's your target segment for the Brenneman Group?
Teenagers with some hopes and dreams of succeeding.
I'm determined to stay focused on educating our young men and women, but our focus with the 100 and the Eagle Academy is for the young men, because unfortunately a lot of times they get lost in all the turmoil.
So Alex and I co-lead a program called Sesame Reads. It's something that we've been doing for the past decade, and the focus is really to get people inspired about all aspects of literacy: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, from children to adults who really want to get out there in their community and get everyone excited about learning. And it's been great because Determined to Educate has been such a dedicated partner to us.
We're doing at the Eagle Academy for Young Men is all about the affirmative development of all young men. There's a lot of horror stories about what's not going right, but at Eagle, I'm proud to say that we're doing some great work, and our boys are achieving beyond what the typical story is.
A man returns. He will say to the righteous, "Come and receive the kingdom of God, for you have blessed me."
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Even when I'm a mess, I still put on a vest with an S on my chest. Because I am determined. The choice is mine. I am determined to lead this organization as best as I can and allow it to be known as one of the most influential nonprofit businesses of our time.
I just want to thank Cindy. Cindy, like you said, you are my girl. I'm so proud of you.
My mother was an introvert, but she spoke out with facial expressions and gestures. So for what she cannot say to you verbally today, we will say for her through the gesture and creation of the scholarship award grant. Tonight, Determined to Educate and the Watson family introduced to you the M.B. Watson Scholarship Award. This award will accomplish two things. First and foremost, it will give a few individuals a helping hand towards furthering their education. Secondly, it will allow my mother's legacy to live on as she continues to teach even after her physical retirement. Thank you.
There are two ROIs. A lot of times when people hear the term ROI, they think return on investment. But there's another ROI, and that's return on ignoring. When you think about what's happening in the community, I'm so blessed to be able to interface with so many young people and adults in communities all across the U.S. So I have my stethoscope on because I'm on the pulse.
I am so thoroughly proud of Stephen Powell, my executive director, who's done a yeoman's job in expanding the program.
First of all, I'd like to thank Cindy. I mean, this is just a wonderful event. I'm not even sure who you are, Cindy. But this is just a wonderful event for a wonderful cause. Young people, that's what we're here for, to look out for the next generation and for all of us to come together for a common cause, a worthy cause. I just think it's wonderful for Cindy to put this on. And also I'd like to give thanks to Curtis Wilson. I feel that I've known him forever, and I haven't known him for more than a few years. That's probably the highest compliment I can give to someone who's come into my life that I've known for a long time. That means that there's a really good bond there. And, I got to say one thing though. I can't believe that I just walked past this table.
I believe that every child should have an opportunity to feel good about him or herself, that every child, regardless of race, creed, or gender, should feel safe and secure simply to be. to be beautiful, to be loved, to be smart, to be proud, to be confident, and to be assertive. That the opportunity to live up to their highest potential should be limitless, that they should be able to dream and aspire to become the president of their class or the president of their country.
Bob has been the living, walking archive of our lives. His voice is deep within our subconscious. And while I applaud every effort to elevate our people, I was born in Harlem like Bob was. We can't forget what the real deal is, because if we forget, we will get caught up, as Mtume says, in the illusion of inclusion.
Thank you very much, Cutman, for your very inspirational speech. Please convey to Mr. Slade that he is in our thoughts and prayers.
This is the 3rd annual gala of Determined to Educate. What are you determined to do?
I'm determined, of course, to not affect the people, but infect the people with music tonight, but also to have a good time, and also to, let the people know that we have to reach out and help these kids, because I have kids myself, and I'm not raising them by myself. It takes a village to raise a child, and I think this is what that's all about.
Come on now, when I say Jeff, you say Red Jeff, Red Jeff, Red. When I say Jeff, you say Red Jeff, Red Jeff. Last one for y'all, please let it be out here in front of us. Come on, 1, 2, 3, everybody.
Being your 2nd gala, how did you think the event went?
Oh, I'm just so proud of Cindy and Determined to Educate. As I mentioned earlier, I was sitting with Cindy in a cafe when we were trying to figure out what should the award names be, how long it should be, what the program should be like. So it has grown exponentially in 2 years. So I'm so proud of them, and it's just so great to be in a room with other giving, caring individuals.
This is your 3rd annual gala event. How do you feel about it?
I think it was a huge success. I'm really excited that so many people showed up in support, and we're looking forward to next year.
Okay. So next year, what can we expect? Have you begun to have any thoughts about it yet?
Well, every year, I try to raise the bar, set aside what I want to accomplish, and you'll find a few more surprises as you did this year.